Peace, you guys. Welcome to Justice Jenkins. Today we are doing a November pick a card. All right. And we have pile 1, 2, and 3. Pick whatever card you feel called to. Our first pile of cards is our lovely carnelian. The second one is our beautiful snowflake obsidian. And our third pile is our beautiful green aventurine. Maybe you're hearing 1, maybe you're hearing 2, maybe you're hearing 3. You might be called to listen to multiple. You might be called to listen to all. Just take a moment, pause the video, breathe, tap in with your higher self, and you might feel called to orange, black, or green. So we're going to get into this reading and go through each of the piles. Once again, if you are here for the first time, I'd love to have you. My name is Jamila. I am a stay-at-home homeschooling mama of 3 beautiful star seeds. I'm also a certified Reiki master, lineage healer, generational curse breaker, spirit whisperer, clairvoyant, and owner of healingmama.com. That's healing without the G. Over on Healing Mama, you can get yourself readings. You can get yourself some Reiki and spiritual counseling and things like that. So without further ado, let's get into these cards. All right, pile number 1. Here is yo reading. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me really good. So we have the beautiful, lovely carnelian crystal here. Carnelian is good for your root and your sacral chakra. Okay, so what are you bringing forward, pile number 1? What are you still kind of reconstructing or needing to revisit about the structure and the foundation of your life? Okay, maybe some of you in pile number 1 are just revamping, changing your morals and your values. Or when it comes to your morals and your values, you're standing on business. Okay, maybe being a little hard-headed, being a little stubborn. And maybe pile number 1, some of you guys are creating. For us, our sacral energy, yes, it's sensual. Pile number 1, sorry about that. One of those beautiful star seeds just came in. But when it comes to our sacral energy, it's not just our sensual, sexual, fire, desire energy. It's where we create. Okay, what are you holding back? What's holding you back from creating the life that you want, the career that you want, the family that you want, the health that you want? Okay, so let's get into these cards. These are pre-shuffled. I have not looked at them. All right, strength and vulnerability. Ooh, Archangel Sandalphon. All right, Smithonite. Ooh, exploration. And Hanuman. All right. So first off, when I look at these cards, I automatically see it's giving creation energy. It's giving root chakra energy. It's giving foundation. It's giving fundamental. Okay. It's giving what's the word that I'm looking for? Spirit showing me like my morals, my values, my foundation, the things that I have been told throughout life are being tested. I'm understanding and I'm overstanding that those certain things that were placed in such a high regard don't really hold as much value to me as they did when I was younger. Okay? That the veil is being lifted in a way. Okay, so strength and vulnerability. True power lies at the root, okay, of perceived weakness. So maybe before the things in your life, pile number 1, that were planted the seeds that started your foundation of your tree of life. Okay, you're seeing that stepping away from, and I'm getting religion, I'm getting like politics, I'm getting like how you see gender, how you see um education, like those things, like you're seeing it through a different set of eyes, a different set of glasses. And maybe in your family, the people that raised and reared you, and society, they put a lot of value on those things. And yes, those things are important. Yes, those things are valuable, but you are seeing it through different eyes. You're seeing that there's a different way. Okay. And you stepping away from those things, you know, the fundamental things, the fundamentalist, like it's showing me like fundamentalist religions, like um it's looked at or perceived as weakness. You're losing your faith, okay? You're stepping away from those things, and automatically, because you're stepping out of that realm of control, that realm of toxic masculine patriarchal energy, okay, it's being called as being weak, um that you fell away, that you've lost your faith. But really, the divine is calling you to stand on business and find out what really holds value in your life. Okay, when it comes to your belief, when it comes to your faith, when it comes to your religion, when it comes to your spirituality, and you're making a new foundation. You're taking the foundation that you were given and you're revamping it. Okay, you're maneuvering. All right. Next one, Archangel Sandalphon. Look, he's standing on business. Okay, one thing when Archangel Sandalphon visits me, and I heard this from other people, like how he be looking, he be creeping, but he be peering in. He's real quiet and stoic like this. Okay, so it says, "Thank you, Sandalphon, for delivering my prayers to heaven." So, with this change, you guys, that you've been wanting to do when it comes to your looks, when it comes to your faith, your spirituality, your religion, your stand on politics and things that in this realm, this 3D reality, um, your health, okay, your mental health, your spiritual health, things are changing, and they've been changing for a while. And I think a lot of you guys, pile number one, are going to be coming out. Like you're going to be stepping out. It's going to be like a coming out party. Okay. But you're also peeping the game. You're peeping the illusion. All right. So work with Archangel Sandalphon. And remember, you don't have to be a part of any type of religion or faith to work with the angels. Okay. They don't, baby, their deity they work with is Jesus Christ, but they help everybody. They don't see race, they don't see gender, they don't see religion. The things in the spirit realm and the astral realm are completely different than what they are here. So if you are hearing these different angels' names, they're wanting to work with you, but they can't work with you unless you give them the go ahead and give them the permission. Okay. So know right now, as you're rebuilding, as you're creating, okay, that you can create the reality that you want to. It doesn't matter what other people are going to think. It doesn't matter that they're going to see your change as a weakness. I don't know. This is giving like maybe you have had some like serious narcissist, like it's giving father energy. Like maybe you have a really controlling narcissistic father or a brother, uncle, husband, grandpa, partner, baby daddy. Okay. He's going to protect you. He's going to listen to you. And it's going to feel like, once you kind of separate yourself and step away from these things, from this toxic masculine energy, he's going to replace this with positive, supportive, healthy, balanced masculine energy. Okay, and maybe some of you, pile number one, you yourself have unbalanced masculine energy, and that's something you want to look into. Okay. So for the next one is this Smithonite. Um, this is a beautiful card. This is a beautiful card. It's giving Super Saiyan activation energy for all my anime nerds out there, all my manga nerds out there. It's giving heart chakra healing. It's giving I need to pay attention to the abundance that I have in my life. Like I've spent a lot of time questioning or being questioned or programmed and things being like beat down into my head, into my mind, into my heart. Pile number 2, I want you guys to definitely check in with your heart chakra energy, your higher heart chakra energy, your diaphragm, your lungs, your heart, okay, the fluid that's around there. And I'm even hearing synovial fluid. Baby, where I forget where the synovial fluid is, but we're stretching, we're doing yoga, we're walking, we're doing walking meditations, we're moving the body, we're transmuting the energy, we're qigonging. Okay, qigong. Um, I'm even seeing like taekwondo, just those slow, simple, mindful movements, okay, to get this energy circulating. Like you're building new foundations, you're breaking up old beliefs and systems and energy, and you're creating new things, pile number 1, okay? And you're working with the divine. He's listening. He's standing here. He's bringing, like it says, delivering your messages to prayer. So whatever you're affirming for, you're petitioning for, you're praying for, they're going to be received, because in this time, in this energy, this is what is needed. Okay, the old is out. The old way of thinking is out of here. Okay, and healing, really healing the toxic masculine energy on the planet and the energy of the divine feminine that to- the toxic masculinity ushered in. So it's bringing a lot of balance. This is bringing a lot of balance to me. So I'm going to bust out the book and we'll see what this says together. All right, pile number 1, Smithonite. You guys, I can't even make this up. Rebirth from chaos, evolution, stress relief, emotional boost. Okay, clearing the obstacles to growth. You guys, I cannot make this up. So some new things are coming about. Once again, you are creating the space for you to thrive. Okay, and this is divinely guided and divinely orchestrated. And once again, it doesn't matter what you were told in your formative years. Maybe you're interested in Buddhism. Okay, maybe you're more interested in Hinduism. Okay, maybe you're being called to slow down and implement certain practices in your life. And once again, you are seeing beyond the veil of the illusions of this realm and this reality. Okay, pile number 1. So it says, from here to there can be a rocky road, one that may even seem to move under your feet as you engage in a process of healing with rolling emotions. The journey can be confusing and unsettling and cause you to want to beat a hasty retreat. But Smithonite's spirit message is clear as it can be. You are moving forward in creating something new. If you feel as if you're unsteady and even a little backwards at time, it's only because you are being asked to look at the past and the lessons learned so that your next steps can be sure and steady. The ground is firm beneath you, the wind is at your back, and the conscious universe is beside you. There is no need to look for what may seem to be a safeguard. The landscape around you is changing. You are changing. And as soon as you feel much more settled, if you heed the call of Smithanite spirit and trust that you will be just fine, so breathe. It's all going to resolve soon, and the obstacles you find are daunting, the obstacles that you find are daunting will disappear. Okay? So apply this to anything in your life, relationships, friendships, work, your living situation. I know work and career are one and the same. So apply that to that. Okay, pile number one. The next one is exploration. You're embarking out on a new journey. Okay, pile number one. And you see how absolutely beautiful this is and how it is just supported by the universe. There's no wrong direction for you except for the direction that is for you, if that makes sense. We can no longer base it off of what direction we've been told. It's time to bare our soul. It's time to bear and be vulnerable. And like I said, for some people, it's going to be perceived as weakness. But we are not worried about that because our new journey, our new creation is supported by the divine. Absolutely. And so the world is yours. The world is your oyster. You can go any direction you want. These look like continents to me up here, and heaven. Like you are creating your actual heaven on earth. Okay. But it's in your mind, it's in alignment. Listen to your mind, listen to your body, listen to your intuition. I want you guys working on healing your divine masculine and divine feminine energy. Okay, pile number one. Last but not least is Hanuman. He is one of the Hindu gods of strength. Okay, he is a devoted warrior. He is the warrior god. Okay, so it says, let God's love hold you in strength. So I can't say this enough. Pile number one, you are absolutely supported. And if people come at you any type of way, look at these two fathers that you have here, these two papas, these two papa guardians that, you know, what I hear forsaken, like you're not being forsaken anymore. You know, you have complete support as those people, as those situations exit. Okay, you are supported by healthy divine masculine forces. Okay, so keep going. So I want to know for pile number one, what is pile number one's outcome? What's the outcome for this month? These things are being orchestrated this month. We're already a couple days in. Sorry for my tardiness. Sorry for my lateness. Okay. All right. You guys got two cards. I was just trying to pull one, but Spirit wants you to know these last two messages. Okay, pile number one. A lot of things are going to be shown to you through the people in your life. This can be a significant other. This can be a family member. And they're to your face on the phone. They're saying one thing, but behind your back, they're doing another. Once again, this is giving a very toxic masculine energy in your life. Maybe you're the two-faced one. Maybe this is a divine feminine in your life that has very toxic masculine energy and unhealed divine feminine. Okay, but this is going to be revealed. The family, the friends, and the foes are going to be revealed this month. Okay, maybe at your little family gathering, you're gonna get them receipts. All right, so keep an open mind, but remember, it's going to hurt, but you are building new foundations and you are supported. And what you're asking for is going to be received. If you're asking for things to be revealed to you, it's happening. All right. The world is your oyster. You're creating a new reality. All right. And then love on the brain. This is also giving creation energy of, this is giving to me Pisces. This is giving to me Scorpio. It is giving to me Cancer, creating through your emotions. Like, you're going to be feeling broke down that you can't create this, or, stepping into a new territory, and it's very scary, but you've got this. And also manifesting the life that you want by using your voice. And this could be you reuniting with a lost love. They had to go away. You had to go away to do some things and do some healing. Okay. But you're completely manifesting and creating your world and your reality right now, pile number one. So, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. Okay. Some things from the past are going to come up to tempt you, but once again, it's divinely orchestrated that you are not standing in that energy anymore. Okay. All right, you guys, pile number one, that was your reading. If you were called to listen to 2 or 3, I'm going to see you in the next reading. Stick around, subscribe, ding the bell so you can get all of our notifications, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace. All right, peace, pile number 2. This is your reading. Okay. Today we have a beautiful snowflake obsidian raw crystal piece. I absolutely love this. This sits on the altar of my divine mother, Mahakali. This represents protection. This represents the root chakra and primal energy and rage. Okay. Through primal energy and rage, it's very destructive energy, but it's very needed to create a new safe place and haven for us. Okay. Moving forward. All right. So let's see what our cards say today. All right. First card is circles. Next card is live your joy. Next one is selenite. Ooh, I love selenite. Next one is illusion. And the next one is Mayat. Mayat, divine intervention. All right, pile number 2. When I look at this, I also want to revisit our snowflake obsidian. I think you guys are really being called to revisit your protection practice, your protection practice, excuse me, and your peace. Protecting your safe space, protecting your mind, protecting your vessel from those who no longer are worthy of being in that space, and you holding on to these relationships because it's taboo or it's cliche to step away from them. And these could be relationships that, they're family, friends, and foes. A lot of us get demonized, we get gaslit, we get manipulated that, this person's your family and you should never cut them off. While they don't know what these people have done to you, they have done to you to hurt your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit. Okay? Why do you feel that it's necessary or appropriate to hold on to a relationship to somebody that's hurt your mind, your body, your spirit? They literally try to snuff out your energy, your life force energy. Okay? And this can be someone that has had their body hurt through SA. Okay? Abuse of the physical body, abuse, verbal abuse, verbal abuse to the mental body. Okay. So we're rewriting that. And I want to say, as a person that's had to do this, it doesn't matter what anybody thinks about you. You got to do what you got to do, pile number 2. Okay. So let's get into these cards. First one is circles. All right. To me, before I read this is giving sacred circle, sacred woman circle, generational. This is generational curse. Okay. That has plagued the generations. And when we have generational curses that our grandmothers were exposed to, that our great grandmothers were exposed to, that our mothers were exposed to, we were exposed to, this trickles down to our sisters, the interactions we have with our sisters. This can be our familial sisters, is what Spirit's saying. This can be our spirit sisters. This is even showing me like college fraternity sisters, our daughters, our friends, our cousins. It can have a toxic relationship. Okay. But it's time to find that harmony in healing. Okay, pile number 2. It's time to cut off the dead ends. Like Spirit is literally showing me, like, you know, when you get a haircut and your ends are fried and they're cutting it off. They're also showing me like a candle ritual with the twine between the 2 candles, burning that, cutting ties, calling on Archangel Michael to cut the ties, the cords, the binds, for healing on all levels. When we heal ourselves from the generational curses, when we heed the call of the divine mothers, okay, the ancestral mothers, it creates this beautiful sacred space of a sacred sister healing circle on the physical realm and in the spiritual, in the astro. It's healing everybody, okay? So clarity, excuse me, begins in the eye of the storm. So whatever storm was weathered, allow yourself to revisit your protection. Okay? And certain practices and who you let in your space. Okay, because some things are being exposed for you guys, pile number 2. Maybe you didn't see or notice that certain people weren't safe to be around, but the wise crone inside you is coming through and she's ushering in a new era. Okay? So be open to that. Next one is live your joy. Like life is absolutely too short, again, to be in these relationships, these situationships, these friendships, having toxic relationships with family, friends, and foes. We only get to live this human life, this one that we're in, once, and it's very short. Okay, because the deities, they be knowing, baby. That human experience, baby, it ain't nothing compared to the forever that you get when you graduate to the spirit level. Okay, so right now, in this time, in this period, live your peace, live your joy. So whoever you got to cut off, baby, you got to make that space for the new circle, the high vibrational, the one that's not going to hurt you, the one that's meant for you, the one that's going to hold space for you, the one that's going to support your healing to happen. So thank you, angels, for supporting me as I follow my joy. Baby, as I follow my joy, as I live and breathe. I'm hearing somebody say, as I live and breathe. Thank you for supporting that. Because you deserve to experience this joy and this peace and this protection and this privacy and this pride, I'm even hearing, in this reality. Okay, you guys, you deserve that. Pile number 2, you deserve that peace. You better get you some. You better get your peace of mind, your peace of spirit, your peace of mind, your peace of body. Baby, your piece of land. Pile number 2, there's a lot that is owed to you. A lot. And the ancestors are going to make sure you get yours. Girl, they said 40 acres and a mill. You about to get yours. You about to get your reparations. Okay? You're about to get your inheritance. You were the sacrificial lamb for too long. You were the scapegoat for too long. You was labeled the black sheep. You was labeled broken goods. You was labeled the problem child. You couldn't learn. You was broken. You was out of balance. But I will tell you this, pile number 2, you will get the last laugh. This is being divinely guided and divinely orchestrated. Do you hear me? So it's time to get yours. All right, next one is selenite. How beautiful. I love selenite. Selenite is one of my favorites. I got some right here. Okay, I've got some sitting over here. This is the only crystal. Well, no, there's another one. That this crystal can cleanse the energy of everything around it. It cleanses itself. It cleanses other crystals. So it charges them. It cleanses them. It brings that white light energy. You have always been the white light energy card number 2. And people have hated that. The family, the friends, and the foes have hated that. And it's affected the people, the places, the things in your life. Like I said, it's a ripple effect. It's a domino effect. When you have these things in your life that have happened that weren't even your burdens to carry, that came through the generation, that came through the blood, and that's why you got the raw end of the deal. What it felt like, you were the outcast, that you were pushed out while everybody else was embraced. There's a reason for that, because you are here at this time, at this place, at this space to reap what the bloodline sowed and heal it and transmute that into beauty and abundance. That's what selenite does. Anything that something has taken on, it replaces that. It purifies that. That is you. You are the selenite crystal, pile number 2. And it's very interesting because I thought about some selenite, putting a white crystal on the cards, but I was called to these 3 today. And that's the balance of I'm channeling so hard I didn't forgot. Okay, I got to bring it back to honey, of the snowflake obsidian. Okay, it absorbs, but because of the beautiful white also inside of the beautiful black, it transmutes everything that it's absorbing. So you're transmuting. Okay, so pile number 2, you might want to get you some selenite to work with. Okay, keep it around your bed. Get charged up by the selenite. Get you a nice selenite plate. Okay, so I'm also going to read in the book what this also means. Okay, liquid light, fluidity, flexibility, illumination, and clarity, raising your vibration. So all those things that have been put on you without your permission, okay, selenite spirit was never going to let you take and absorb all of that. So now it's time to raise that frequency, raise that light, shine and illuminate on the healing that has to be done. Shine and illuminate on the people that you need to step away from. Not everybody can be in your camp. Not everybody can go with you, pile number 2. Okay, when selenite spirit appears, its message to you is to keep moving past your challenges. Your sight's always on raising your vibration. I can't make this up, honey. Okay, to be like liquid light, illuminating, fluid, and flexible for even the earth and her rocks, stones, and crystals change and reveal more of themselves over time. Selenite spirit's message is that whatever the pace of change, you must yield your expectations how things should be so that you can discover the beauty in how things are evolving. Like liquid light flowing around an obstacle, those that darkness in your life, those are the obstacles, and you're just flowing around it because you're seeing your value. You're seeing that these situations no longer serve you, where you've been boxed in. The abuse that you've received earlier in life, that is no more. You're ebbing, you're flowing, and you're transmuting. Okay. All right. You have the capacity to move more freely than you might realize. Know that a new perspective can help you see that. All right. So, you know what, pile number 2, it's time to choose you. You know, this next one's illusion. There's been so many illusions and limitations placed on you by societal norms and energetically because of the abuse that you have experienced in your earlier years. Okay, the trauma that came through the bloodline that you projected because you didn't know that you needed certain healing. Okay, there's going to be some relationships that you're going to revisit that you possibly hurt people in your hurt moments. Okay, and they're going to tread lightly. They're going to be a little weary of you because they have the illusion of the past. Okay, they hear, you over here. You see how this other is light and dark, just like our crystal here? You're breaking past these illusions. Okay, the ties that bind. You're cutting off the dead ends. Okay, once again, I see the Archangel Michael cutting of ties. Call on him to cut those cords. Cut the cords of illusion and attachments that no longer serve you. Okay? And you're rebuilding. You're in the process of rebuilding, and this goes deep through meditation and seeing beyond the physical world. So this is giving astral realm healing, doing a lot in the astros. When you sleep at night, do you wake up tired as hell? Because you're doing work. You're always doing work. Okay, pile number 2. Last but not least is Mayat, divine intervention. Weigh your options. Choose the highest good. I'm often told that when we transition out of this physical reality to the spirituality, who meets us at the gates is the divine mother goddess Mayat. And she weighs our hearts to see, did we break the cycles? Did we cleanse and clear the energy? Did we live in our joy and our peace and our space and our happiness? Did we see past the illusions and build a new reality? Okay, did we transmute that energy? And if your heart is light, okay, you're going to be living that joy over in the spiritual reality. Okay, but if it's dark and heavy, okay, you didn't heed the call of the healing, then baby, you got to go another round, honey. And look, who's got time for that? Who's got the time for that? So lay those burdens down, pile number 2. Live your life. I'm telling you, I can't tell you anymore. You know, that this reality, it seems so big and everything seems so urgent and so insistent. that the norms, the societal norms are, you know, our reality and what um matters. But when we get across the veil, none of that matters. So work on the physical and the spiritual. So when you meet the divine mother goddess, your heart is light, your heart is free. When you meet your ancestors, they give you gratitude, they give you thanks that you healed yourself, you healed the upcoming generations, and you healed them. Okay? So for pile number 2, I just want to pull one more card. What's the outcome for pile number 2? We're going to be seeing a lot of this going on in November, you guys. All right. Ooh, jackpot. Jackpot, y'all. Hold on just one second, you guys. All right, you guys. My star seeds, they got to check in. You know, they got to check in. They're like, your energy is being pulled in other directions. Let me come absorb some, okay? Jackpot, winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. Did I not say this at the beginning of the reading? Okay, that you guys, your ancestors gave you this hard ass job because they knew if anybody could pull it off, you can. Okay, if anybody could take all this yuck and muck that came at the beginning and is still trying to trickle into the next chapters and turn it in and transmute it into abundance, into healing, into love, into light, to stick and move, to recreate, to spark joy, it was you, pile number 2. So as long as you keep doing this work, you're seeing past the illusions. You're doing the healing, not taking these other people into your chapter. I'm telling you, I don't care what they say. I don't care your race, your religion. You're standing. If you have to stand alone, if those people hurt you, you leave them alone. If those people hurt your mind, your body, your spirit, your soul, and they've just left you out there and they expect to be able to have a place at your table, a seat at your table, they got another thing coming. Because on the other side of this is a spiritual jackpot that's going to manifest in the physical. Okay? And you're going to start to see this month. You might have already been seeing this, but things take time. Okay? It takes time to break the illusion. It takes time to break cycles and circles and make new spaces and places for you and yours. Okay? It takes some time, baby. So just know that on the other side of all of this uncertainty, yes, is abundance. This is spiritual abundance. This is monetary abundance. Okay? This is health abundance. Because health is wealth, pile number 2. Get your health together. Intermittent fasting, herbs, dietary changes, eating healthy, living, live fruits and vegetables, drinking clean, pure spring water. Okay? Reiki, Qigong, Tai Chi, yoga, Kundalini. That's what they telling me, guys. I'm just saying. Because you've won. You've won. The fact that you are still standing, you still strong through everything that was thrown at you to break you, and you still standing here, you still strong. You stand 10 toes down. They could never, pile number 2 break you. All right. So I'm sending you guys so much love, pile number 2. That was your reading. I really hope you enjoyed that. I hope it hit you to where it needed to hit. I hope it gave what it needed to have gave. So I will see you guys in the next one. If you're called to listen to any other readings, go to 1 or go to 3. Go ahead and do that now. I'd love to have you. Stick around, subscribe, ding the bell so you can get all of my notifications. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace. All right, beautiful pile number 3, last and surely not least, okay? You have the beautiful green aventurine. Okay, let's get into your reading. Green aventurine, baby, is abundance. All right, this is supporting heart chakra and heart health. Okay, clarity. Okay, the highest frequency of love. All right, I love to use this for abundance and I love to use this for health. All right, pile number 3. What do you need to revisit this month in November? Are you being told by spirit maybe not to too much indulge in festivities this month? Okay. I'm also seeing like pile number 3 taking a break from drinking. Okay. I'm even hearing like jade crystal, checking in with your heart chakra, having a heart screening. Some of you may have someone in your life that suffered from a stroke or they don't have such good heart health. So be mindful, make sure you're walking, okay, make sure you're eating green leafy vegetables. It's giving chlorophyll, it's giving healing the blood. Ooh, it's giving healing on all timelines. I don't know why I just heard that, but healing on all timelines. Okay. It's giving money magic. It's giving abundance. And remember, always, health is wealth. Okay. When you are healthy, you attract the abundance. You keep the abundance. Whoever ancestor that was, you keep the abundance. Okay. So let's get into these cards. Ooh, first one is voice. This is absolutely beautiful. Ooh. Next card is study and learn. Next card is lapidolite. Ooh, that's beautiful as well. Next card is medicina. Okay. Ooh. And last card is Gaia, baby. Okay. Let's get into this reading. Let me just take a little look at these and paint the picture for us. This is giving to me unseen, unspoken voice. This is giving voice from the divine universe, from your spirit team. Are you not listening when they're calling you to speak up for yourself? I think for pile number 3, a lot of the energetic harboring in your heart of not speaking up your mind, your peace, and what you stand for is starting to affect your heart space. Someone has hurt your heart. Someone has hurt your pockets. Okay? Like this is also giving like a big loss to me. It's giving a big loss, and they seem like they've gained so much, the person that has taken away from you. Okay? So it says voice, you are here to be known, so speak and be seen. This is like giving, baby, where's your TED Talk? Like you need to be speaking on your platforms. You might, for pile number 3, okay, hold on. Let me take a little sip. Let me take a little sip of my tea. Because I feel like I'm about to talk some major ish. High vibrational, but I'm about to talk some ish. Like pile number 3 is giving you're in the corporate world, you're in the medical field, something like that. You're in a very prestigious line of work or career. And Spirit Baby is guiding you to be a whole ass granola. Like spirit is guiding you to be a content creator. We're vlogging, we're blogging. Okay, we are on X, we are on Twitter, we are on Instagram, we are on TikTok. Okay, we are on the YouTube. Okay, we on Facebook. We're getting content creator coins in abundance. Okay, pile number 3. But what's holding you up, pile number 3, is not speaking your truth, not talking your shit. Okay, because who cares? Yes, that's the whole point of this life. We go to school, we get certifications. Okay, we get the credentials. Okay, we get the diplomas. And sometimes, those careers, they work out for us, they pan out for us, but we lose the fire in our eyes. We lose the light in our eyes. We lose the fire in our belly. We lose the drive in our heart. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think you fear that you're going to be looked at differently. Girl, look, I'm seeing somebody being a whole ass doctor and they're like, I don't want to just be that. Or they're taking the opportunity that maybe they're in the medical field, or I'm even seeing like lawyers, doctors, lawyers, nurses, baby. They're giving me scientists. Okay. They're giving me engineer. Okay, baby. You can have duality. You could be those things. I'm not saying that you have to leave your position, your career, okay? But you can do those things. Like I'm seeing, cuz like, okay, baby, I follow some professionals on social media of all walks of life. Like I'm seeing a dentist and they're doing TikToks. I'm seeing a nurse and they're doing TikToks. I'm seeing a scientist and they're doing TikToks. They're bringing in the duality. They're spreading their voice. Okay, they're giving their TED Talks. Okay, they sacred circle talks, but they're doing it with the career, like you can still be that, what you went to school for, okay, what you studied and you learned, and still be, what's the word I'm looking for? They're showing me like progressive. You can still be progressive. Okay. But it's time to share your voice with the world. You can no longer hide behind the books. You can no longer hide behind the degree. Okay. It says, thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. Okay. And you see how she has like the mathematics behind her head. Okay, you could still be a bookworm baddie, okay, and still be on this 20 20 20 20 20s, okay, progression. You know what I'm saying? Like you could bring the new into the old and the old into the new. Does that make sense? File number 3. So like it's giving, like I said, like bookworm. Like I'm literally seeing like this really super smart surgeon with the glasses and everything, but at home in secret from his wife and from his kids, he's in there hitting it with the dance moves on the TikTok. Okay, invite your wife, invite your kids to do those kind of things with you. It's not going to take away from what you've achieved through studying. And some of you guys will step away from those careers, pile number 3. Yes, you will, but you can integrate. Okay? Make your heart happy. Your heart's unhappy. Like you lost the spark. So now it's time to revamp and reinvent the spark. Like, I don't know. I'm even thinking about, I have a spirit sister that's kind of in the same boat, but her face keeps popping up in my mind. Like it's time to integrate that. And you might want to further your studies as well. Okay. The third eye is being activated. Like when you hit it, like I said, you're going to be a whole granola out here. Like you're just seeing things differently. Like that it's not just the Western world and the Western medicine and the Western hierarchy that matters and that exists. Like you're seeing through realms, you're seeing through dimensions, like you're being activated, you're being awakened. Pile number 3, that's what I feel for you. And those certain things are going to spark you. Being earthy, being grounded, being rooted, getting out into nature. Like, yeah, like for some of you guys that are doctors and you are nurses and you're lawyers, like, yeah, you would get out into nature on vacation because it was like y'all are expected to do that. Like, oh, like you have such this, you're a scientist, you have all this money and you should be doing things like that. You were doing it for the look, for the flex, for the feel, because that's what you were told that people in this standing, in this society, in this secret group was supposed to do. But now you are doing it because it's healing. Okay. Now you're doing it because it's healing, because it feels good, because it's sparking that energy, that light back into your eyes. Do you see how her eyes are? It's sparking that light in your eyes. It's activating the crown. Okay. It's activating the heart. It's activating the solar plexus. Okay. You're not doing it just for the flex, the facade of what comes with it. Like, I'm a doctor, I should be vacationing. Nah, says something else. Nah, I'm doing it because I'm being divinely guided and orchestrated and activated to do so. All right. So we're learning more about ourselves, pile number 2. We might be revisiting some old teachings. Like maybe you are in a certain field and you're like, man, like this, the way we go about stuff with Western medicine and education and the way we eat and the way we operate, the paradigm is shifting. So I'm going to revisit, look at some old information and revamp it to help the collective, to help my patients, to help my clients, okay, to help my family, to help myself. Okay, maybe you're going to be writing a book. Okay, maybe you're putting something out. All right, maybe you are you got your ebook, you're going to have your bestseller, your self-publishing, okay? The options are limitless. Okay, pile number 2. Next one is lapidolite. Look how pretty. Like, look at how pretty. This is just giving, to me, this is giving crown chakra activation as well. Okay, that spirit is just bringing in this information. Like, they didn't blew your head all the way open. Like, okay, like, even though I'm a freaking astronaut, I can do different things. You know, I can bring my spirituality towards it. Even though I'm a lawyer, I can bring my spirituality in. Um, Even though I'm a Western medicine doctor, I can be more holistic. Like I'm looking at other options. There's this beautiful doctor that I follow here on YouTube, and that's what she does. Like she's a whole Western medicine doctor, but baby, she teaches people how to eat good. She researches the foods. Yes, she be giving them medication, but she gives them the foods so they can get off of the medication. Okay? She gives them food for thought. Okay? So this is what this is giving, like activation downloads from, this is baby from the extraterrestrials, okay? Like they've tried to give us healing and voice in the past and we used it in the wrong ways. They gave us technology in the past and we've used it in the wrong ways. But the new generations, and some of you might not even be new, honey, but you're being activated and called to do things differently this time. Okay? So apply it to where it goes. Like I don't know. Like I really, wow, I flipped right to the page. That's wild. Hey, I just really see people in very traditional careers and having like certain traditional education, religion, um, you know, political views. Like you're very traditional, but you're being open minded and you're seeing like the writing on the wall. Like you're seeing the reasons behind certain things, like certain disorders or health or um, identities. Like you're seeing the reason behind it, and you want to be the voice that speaks up to heal this, even to like your colleagues. And they're going to be like, ooh, Sophia. I don't even know why I'm hearing Sophia. What does the name Sophia mean? You crazy girl. Thomas, you are tripping. Like, this is the way we do it. This is the way the textbooks say it. This is how we learned it in school. And here you are getting these downloads. Okay. So Lapidolite, simplify, look, tongue tied. Simplification, manageability, organization, one task at a time. Okay. So it's going to, I mean, to break tradition, it's going to take one day at a time. But this is something that's been in a process for you guys for a while. Okay. So, Lapidolite Spirit appears to tell you to slow down and simplify. Okay. Like I said, back to basics. Like back to basics. And we're not on this card yet, but going back into how our ancestors did things. Okay. And things that come from the earth. Okay. So, for you have been turning your attention and energy too too far, too many different directions, distracting yourself from the wisdom available to you. So not just this wisdom, you're not just book smart, now you're spiritually smart. Okay, and it's coming down, and you're going to use your voice and your platform for those things. Okay? If you feel lost and overwhelmed, no wonder. Fortunately, Lapidolite Spirit is here to focus you. Think about how satisfying it is to do one task from beginning to end with mindfulness, free from all the noise and distractions, noise that distracts you and keeps you from feeling a sense of completion. There is always more to do, but life becomes more manageable when you focus that refocusing over and over again will only exhaust you, slow you down. Remain present, doing just one thing, and courage, conviction, and confidence will return. Okay? So once again, you guys lost your way a little bit. You got kind of stuck in the rigmarole. And also I'm even seeing like people that have like very traditional, like whatever you went to school for, you've been doing it for so long, and you lost your spark, you lost your way, you kind of lost your light, your drive, the reason behind why you did it in the first place. Okay? So allow yourself to regain that and just take it one day at a time to show up for yourself and reignite that flame. All right, next one is medicina. Okay, like this is giving old ways. Okay, this is integrating. This is taking the old traditional ways before the old traditional ways. Follow me here. Follow me here. Okay, of before. Okay, this is giving alchemy. This is giving medicine man, medicine woman meets Western medicine. Okay, meets Western education. Okay, our scholars meets, like our astrologers. Okay, our oracles. Okay, but with a modernized twist, but not letting it run you. Okay, because remember, everything, I don't know why I'm just seeing the medical field. I'm seeing the medical field. I'm seeing legal stuff. I'm seeing educational stuff. Everything started from natural nature. Okay. Even they show me, what do you call it? Like amoxicillin, antibiotics, probiotics. they're showing that, and they took that natural, they put the westernized medical elevated knowledge on something that was perfect, but to order to mass produce or gain the, you know, now we're looking at balance. Maybe you have some healers in your lineage line and they want to tap in with you. Maybe you the healer. You're going to be healing just in a different way. Okay. And you're getting that. You're getting that download. And use your voice, use your platform. Be very demure, be very mindful. Okay. Because some people, they're still stuck in that old energy. And a lot of cognitive dissonance. And they think, like just because you're in that old tradition that you can't be enlightened in a different way, So next one is Gaia. Okay, it's giving earth. It's giving earth. Okay, it's giving universe. Okay. Resilient spirit, earth connection, stay rooted in trust and faith. And once again, like I said, like some of you guys maybe had been going on vacations and stuff because it was the flex. Like that's what you're supposed to do when you have certain careers and certain standings, okay, in the government, in the medical field, in the legal system, in the educational system, okay, is giving scientists, okay, and they're like, yeah, you go on these little ritzy vacations to all these countries and you're out and you're skiing and you're what's the jet skiing and jet setting and all this stuff. But now when you do it, you have a different connection. You're having a spiritual connection because some of you guys have been going through a spiritual awakening. So some of you guys will probably, if you're in these certain types of fields, you'll probably be going out for Thanksgiving and stuff for like that during the holiday season, traveling. You'll have a different connection. Okay, you'll have a different connection to the earth. That when you put your feet in the sand, like yeah, little Jimmy and Susie might be over here parasailing, but you got your feet in the sand and you're grounding and you're earthing and you're receiving those downloads. Okay, through the crown, through the third eye. Okay. And it's hitting different. Okay, pile number 3 is hitting different. All right. So spend time with Mother Gaia. And you guys be working them long old hours educating folks or helping people, but you've let that take a toll on your health, on your heart. If you're working long hours, take your ass outside and breathe. Okay? Breathe in that fresh air. You see how Mama Gaia, she breathing in that prana? Okay. Look how beautiful that card is. Beautiful. We are of the earth. We might have this higher knowledge and teachings that come from the universe. And when we talk, when we use that voice, people listen to what we say. But some of that things are outdated. Okay. We're coming in with new information. But in order to get those downloads, you got to go outside. So when you take a break between all them patients, all them clients, all right, you need to take your ass outside. Breathe. Don't be in your office, just your office. Take your ass outside. Quit having all them lunches and business lunches. Take your ass outside and have a business lunch. Go to a cafe. They want to meet with you. We're going outside. Okay? I don't care if it looks crazy. You be that damn doctor who got they shoes off with your feet in the earth. You be that lawyer that we're having business lunches outside under a damn tree by the fountain. They put the fountain in by the building to make it look good, but really it's for yo vibration. It cleanses you off. Okay? So, and my nurse girlies, my teacher girlies, take your ass outside. Okay? What's the conclusion for pile number 3? Oh, I was trying to just get you one, but hey. Okay, first one's careless. No car repo car issues. Okay, there's a breakdown. There's a breakdown. I'm telling you, there is a breakdown in the old you and where you're going and who you want to be and what you're feeling and what you want to facilitate in your life. Okay, so now it's time to repair some things. Okay, so your transportation to this new you that's actually always been you, to get that spark, to get that light back, is easy, you know. And some of you guys might have car issues, I'm just saying. So prepare for that. I think Mercury is still in retrograde, so that's the thing that's going on. All right, impersonator. Okay, wants to be you, acts like you, dress like you, looks like you, and copies you. um I will say this, there are some people that are needing your guidance, they're needing your teachings, okay? They're looking up to you because the new generation, it's okay to share and speak. Like, say you got some new nurses coming on board. Yeah, these are the rules, the regulations and things, but we can also care for people as such. I'm a doctor. These are, how we've been taught and told, but I'm going in this new direction. Maybe you can implement this in your practice as well. And then some on the negative spectrum of things, because you lost your light, because you lost your way, and you kind of been in like a stagnant little negative kind of funk. We're gonna call it a funk. People think, okay, well, I can replace them, but really you just lost your way. And if you, once again, you start implementing that crown chakra, you out in nature getting cleansed and cleared and high vibrational, oh baby, you gonna be back. So they could never impersonate you. They could never replace you. And remember, the highest form of, what is it, like flattery is impersonation. Is that how it go? I don't know. Maybe they just be telling me stuff, honey. So yeah, watch out, and maybe you're gonna be on here. Remember, I said something about implementing the social media and stuff like that. Maybe you're gonna be on here dancing like somebody. Okay. All right, you guys. That was pile number three's reading. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you feel called to go back and listen to some other readings, one or two, go ahead and do that, because sometimes you're called to multiple readings. But if you are interested in booking yourself a reading, go ahead and do that. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Make sure you like, subscribe, and ding the bell so you can get all of my notifications. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. All right, you guys, that was it for today's pick a card readings. I hope you really enjoyed it. Once again, I'm Jamila. I'd love to have you stick around, subscribe, ding the bell so you can get all of my notifications. And shop healingmama.com, get you some readings, get you some Reiki, get you some spiritual counseling, and all of those things. I'm also a clairvoyant, so I offer loved ones in heaven readings and everything like that. And so comment, share, subscribe, ding the bell so you can get all of the notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.